We got the crowd. See, they were gone. They were on hiatus, which sounds uncomfortable to me. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching The Bob Doyle Show, and to prove it, I've written it here and over here. And as soon as she's done dancing, you'll have visual evidence that in fact you are watching The Bob Doyle Show. Thank you. To which you should immediately subscribe and click the bell. It's the Bob Doyle Show. See how I talked right up to It's the Bob Doyle Show. And I did it again. It's the Bob Doyle Show. Happy to say hello to Jill and Nori with her trademark row of purple hearts. But it's pretty barren otherwise. You'll notice that it was just the two, Jill and Nori. What we'd like to have is even more people, like Lisbeth, who just joined us too, ladies and gentlemen. Bob Doyle Show, Wednesday morning. Broadcasting live from Las Vegas, Nevada, the middle of the desert, as evidenced by this lush green, whatever that is out there. Let's call it a park with a tree. So I'm doing both under a tree and the Bob Doyle Show at the same time, and I'm getting double the pay. That's right. Because I said to my agent, I said, Cliffia, I got these two shows. I'm doing them. You're asking me to do them at the same time. And she's like, what's your point? I don't got all day. Now, she doesn't smoke, by the way. She just does this with her finger. And she doesn't even talk like that, except when she's talking to me. Cliffia, you know I love you. I give you a hard time, but, you know, that's the kind of relationship we have. It's an agent-client relationship that it's as old as the hills. We all know how old the hills are. Let's go to your comments. They're pouring in right now. We've got Richard saying, or perhaps singing, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Tracy also saying good morning. We got two good mornings going at the same time. Share 3 cups of coffee. You are one shy of the number I have had. I don't know if I'm working on 4 or 5. That's not healthy, is it? Can't be. It's a good thing that I hydrate my face on a daily basis with coconut oil cream. Hey, I'm proud of it. I don't want to get into this with you, okay? We got so much other stuff to talk about. All right, Tracy, of course, having a conversation with Richard during my show. Like, there's such a thing as Facebook Messenger. I'm kidding, of course. We know we all love to see the inside chats. People, it's part of the show. It's part of the charm. It's the community. It's like people who talk at a stand-up comedy show, right? The guy's up there, or girl, could be a team today. And now I don't even recognize they're up there. Now that, I know that it sounds like I'm being snarky to Tracy right now, but I'm not. Number one, because she's sitting right there. Number two, I'm not. That was a catalyst for another observation that we all found humorous. Now it's time for Cher's health safety tip. Drink water with lemon. Half your body size in ounces of water a day. Half your body size in ounces. Half your body size in ounces. All right, let's just say I'm 175. Alexa, how many ounces is 75 pounds?
75 pounds is 1,200 ounces.
1,200.
Answer your question?
Yeah, 1,200 ounces, I think she said. So half of that, 1,200 would be 600 ounces of water a day. Alexa, how many gallons is 600 ounces? Hey!
I'm not sure what you mean.
That's because you didn't let me finish. Alexa, how many gallons is 600 ounces?
600 fluid ounces is about 4.7 gallons.
So 5 gallons. All right. So, Cher's tip for today is to drink, for me, to drink about 5 gallons of lemon water. You heard it here, folks. So you don't get this. Thank you, but you can be seated. You don't get this kind of information on just any show. You gotta know when to hold them, when to fold them. Every now and then I walk around my life, and sometimes I drive, but sometimes I walk. Why do you sidetrack me like this? I'm trying to tell you something. And I get these ideas of, I want to bring this up on the show. So I make a quick note in Evernote. And I just think that sometimes they amuse me when I look at them because there's no context. So, for example, now you may not snicker when I say this, but one of the offies, I was really going for the word ideas. And what came out? Offies. You'll find out why in 1 second. How many coffee cups can I use in a day while only using one fork? Now, I'm laughing because to me that's such an absurd premise. Like, how many coffee cups a day can I use while using, like, that's a goal of mine. Like, I'm literally, like, the idea is, how many cups of coffee can I use? Well, exactly what it says. It's not complicated. But that's not what I mean. See, I don't have the goal to use one fork and go through so many coffee cups, but now I think I do. I think I want to do that starting right now. I don't think I've used a fork today, so I can start with the fork that I'm going to use next. And I'm definitely on at least my second coffee cup of the day. Here's where that idea came from. I do tend to go through coffee cups. Like, that's unreasonable because I'll make coffee and then I'll take the coffee cup wherever I am. It could be here in Studio L. It could be Studio 1 or whatever the other one is. It could be the bedroom. It could be the bathroom. It could be the library. It could be the piano room. It could be the game room. It could be the theater. It could be any number of rooms. It could be the underground cave. It could be tunnel 3s through 7 threes. Point is, I take the cup there, I drink it, and then I put it down. And then I wander back to the kitchen through a series of tram rides. And then I say, hey, you know what, I want this cup of coffee, but that other coffee cup is like, 10 minutes away. So I use another one. And then I take the trams back, and I'm back, and now I've got 2 coffee cups. It is not unusual at the end of any given day to find 4 to 5 coffee cups on my desk, all used in that day because of that pattern of behavior. Right? And some of them have the foam dried to the side because that's a cappuccino, and then the other ones are just, empty with the little ring because they were normal cups. The worst is the ones that you didn't quite finish because I use cream in my coffee. So later in the day, you come over there and you're looking at it and it's that, you guys know what I'm talking about? Any coffee drinkers in the crowd? Share, how about it? Lemon water's so good, way healthier than coffee. Well, nice segue. I'm drinking all this coffee, but what I should be drinking is 5 gallons of lemon water. All right, hold on, I'm reading. That's Lisbeth says it's the first thing she does in the morning is to drink water with lemon. So we've got some validation, some concurrence. That's another word that means everybody agrees. There's another one I'm thinking of. Well, I don't know. This isn't the word show. Though oddly, I do use words sometimes. Anyway, getting back to the coffee and fork thing, which is the whole topic of this show, that will at some point have something to do with dogs. So if your dog is handy, now would be the time. So I've got all these coffee cups all over the place, all over the freaking place. And yet I have this theory that there's no reason why a person should have more than one fork, knife, or spoon per person in the home. Because a plate, cup, right? Your cupboard, why do you have stacks of... If you just eat and you wash it off, guys, it takes 20 seconds. And you put it back. You never have a sink full of dishes unless you've prepared for guests or, used pots and pans for something, but still. You don't have multiple pots and pans, do you? I got you there. Got you. Whatever your logic is now, invalid. If you're arguing with me. If you're on board, hey, simpatico or something. So that whole theory, it's about waste, right? Why waste and have all these forks and spoons when you only need one? Just use it. It takes four, right? And yet, I spit in the face of that theory every time I make another cup of coffee because I don't like the smell of the tram. Great tip. What tip did I give? It's been more than 7 seconds. Speaking of waste prevention, I wish I could call in my college roommate and sometimes popper inner of this show, Chris Stratton. Because I was thinking this morning about all this waste. And boy, the way I'm going to tie this stuff together. In college, you come up with all sorts of theories. I'm brilliant. Listen to this one, right? And everybody goes, dude, right, whatever. Well, Chris had and I wish he was here, but Chris came up with, get this, my friends, the waste prevention. Now, it's either theory or theorem. In my mind, he said theorem. And then we made up this whole character, Professor Von Ding Dong, who we interviewed. And he talked like this: the waste prevention theorem, the WPT. That was recorded by our friend Jim Powell. I'd love to find Jim. Don't know where he is. He's a famous sportscaster now. Anyway, waste prevention theorem goes like this. You know how when you eat pizza, now Tracy's ears are going to perk up in here just a second. And this is how I'm going to seamlessly bring her into the show, and then we'll get into the thing that has something to do with dogs. Did I plan all this ahead of time? No. This is just what you're watching right now, the flow. Bask in it for a second with me. See how your skin's tingling a little bit and things just come to you naturally? Now's a good time to visualize what you want in your life because you're in the flow. Okay. Waste prevention theorem says this. You know how when you eat pizza, that was a reset. You generally speaking, so this is a pizza international sign. So ignore all this. I don't know what this is. Is it lettuce or French fries? Some people have pizza with French fries. I've seen it. Anyway, so normally you start up here at the tip and I've never used this visual aid before. It's perfect. And you eat down towards whatever the crust. Now you've got the crust. This is the crust. And you're like, ugh, do I really want to eat this? It's just bread. No, I'm going to move on to the next piece of pizza so I can enjoy everything. So you just slap that freaking log of dough, the crust, onto your table. Now at the end of the meal, what do you got? A plate full of those freaking crusts. Now, if you're in college, you might think to yourself, hey, here's a good idea. Let's save these. And then tomorrow we'll put cinnamon on them or something and toast them. That seems like a brilliant idea in college. You save it, you wake up the next day, they're freaking hard as rock. Nobody's eating that stuff. Anyway, so it's wasted, is my point. Like you were when you ordered the pizza. Guys, I don't know. I'll wait until you finish cheering for me. All right, so the waste prevention theorem states that when you pick up your pizza like this, instead of start with the crust and just get a little bit of the pizza in those first few bites, and then now you're eating down to the thing. Well, now you've just got this. You're like, and by the way, best part, right? That's where all it's just that's. We're going to talk to an expert on that in just a moment. Get that one little bite. And it's like, well, I'm not going to leave this on my plate, right? And you eat it. Thus, not wasted until later. Unless your body is super efficient. All right, Cher is sending emojis of crying while laughing. And talking about dog biscuits. It's really hard sometimes to follow what's going on when I stop looking. Share it to my page. Well, that's good. All right, so Lisbeth is not feeling well. So, what can we do as a group before we bring Tracy in here, to make her feel better. We have to visualize, but she has to do it too. Visualize a healthy, vibrant Lisbeth. Now, if you don't know what she looks like, just go to Facebook and do a search. I don't know. I can't look. I'm not your babysitter. Sorry. Now, picture her like bounding through the fields, like this. Music playing and the whole thing. Got it? Lisbeth, are you doing it? Good. All right, you should be good in no time. All right, excellent. Let's bring her in here just in time because her mom just entered the room and said, "Good morning, Bob." Were you going to go somewhere? All right, well, we're going to bring her in just a moment. That's called a tease. Speaking of coffee, so I've lived in this house for about a year and a half, a little over a year and a half. And I had my little collection of coffee mugs. And so recently my collection of coffee mugs has expanded. And dishes and the whole thing. And so, when I put away coffee mugs in the cabinet, I just put them in. Stack, 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 stack. Just coffee mugs. Right. So, yesterday, I opened the door to my coffee mugs, and this all happened in like a nanosecond. There's this thought of, I'm in an alternate universe. What's happening right now? Am I standing on my head? I don't know what's happening right now. What are these shapes? I don't recognize things that go like this. This is all in a split second. And then rational thinking came as, the coffee mugs are upside down. They've been put in like that. I'm not against it. I like that idea. Any moisture drips, whatever. It's good. Dust doesn't settle in. There's 1,001 hygiene reasons alone. That's not the point. It's not about judging whether you're doing it. Why do you all think I'm so judgy? I'm not. But I'm highly caffeinated. I'm just saying that every day the imprint of the glasses, of the mugs, and this, I'm doing a lot of shapes today, using my hands. You won't get this from they use PowerPoint stuff. I like old school. But the difference in my brain, after being imprinted for, years, with this shape, now suddenly it's... The other one, it was like jarring. It was jarring. Just for a moment to my psyche. All right. Have I stalled long enough? Now, we're not going to be able to see that. All right, now you have to come in to see, so that they can see. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tracy Samlow and the top half of her head.
This is awesome. I can't even believe it.
Right out of her mouth, right out of the gate, her catchphrase.
That's right.
This is awesome. Mm-hmm.
So you can see what it is, right?
It's a human bone.
It's
Humans bought it.
Humans bought it for a dog.
Okay.
Who's not here at the time. But,
No.
unfortunately.
We alluded to the dog. We alluded to Harper just a moment ago.
We love Harper, but she's in Chicago. Okay, so this, I did not realize, is green and would do this fun stuff. So anyway, this
is how we learn, ladies and
fun
gentlemen.
with green screen. Okay.
That's the name of our new show. So, Tracy, before we get into the thing that has to do with dogs, which I realize... No, it'll work. Let's talk a little bit about what spurred this whole thing about the waste prevention theorem. For me, was a little theory that I guess you have.
I do.
Does it have a name? This theory? Oh wait, well,
kind of.
Yeah. What is it?
Save the best for last.
Save the best for last. Let's just
because you can savor it.
Let's just bask in that the vibe of save the best for last. All right, that was good bask.
Is that good? Okay.
I feel fully basked. Hold on, real quick. Cher is clapping. We got lots of clapping.
We did.
Put my coffee cups in the right side of the... Wait. I put my coffee mugs in the right... right side up in the cupboard. door shut, no dust in the cups. Bob! I think she was scolding me a little bit with
upside
that one.
down, yes, like this.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Did anybody see
without
that
liquid.
water drop? Because
It was water.
there's
It's
stuff.
fine.
All right. What am I doing?
I don't know. Okay, so best for last.
Yeah. So best for last. So, didn't I notice you doing something?
It's how I
Yes. Okay. I'm going to say. Here's how. I'm going to tell you how this conversation the other night got started. What I saw. What I observed. And then she'll take it from there. Now, what were we eating? It was the pasta with the mushrooms.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we did a pasta with mushrooms
Portobello
and a
mushroom
marinara,
stuffed, yum.
cheese all over,
Yum.
not a speck of meat to be seen.
No. Well, mine was more just mushroom because I wasn't doing pasta.
So we're eating like
I know.
people do,
Yes.
and I'm done because I'm a man and I just shovel it in my. No. And I notice on her plate she's got like this little puddle in the middle, and I'm like, is that just cheese and sauce, right? And she said yes, and then shared the following with me.
So, I don't know where this comes from. I don't know how long I've been doing it. It's just a thing I do unconsciously at this point. But when I eat, as I'm eating, I'm, obviously pulling all the flavors together, and depending on what it is that I'm doing, I sort of just mentally go, ooh, that seems like it's going to be the best bite. And so I'll eat around whatever that might be and save that for last so that so I can savor it. So, after I'm done eating, that's the last taste I have and just lingers and...
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's in its most basic form.
Basic. So then I have an actual process.
This is where it gets amazing.
This is where he's making fun of me. So,
No,
no,
having fun with.
In all fairness, this is where the pizza thing comes in. So I'm from Chicago, and Chicago deep dish, obviously, a favorite, right? And so this is not so much with like regular pizza, like thin pizza, but for sure stuffed pizza. So the best part to me is the triangle part. It's the very first bite most people eat.
Right.
Right.
Just like we were discussing.
Right. So I like to start with a good bite. So not like, like the crust, like you could start with the crust, but you have to make sure for sure that you get some of the sauce and the cheese or, whatever else.
It's
you
not
have in
about
it.
deprivation, my friends.
No, yes, it's inclusion, right? And so
Yeah. Sure. What other buzzwords can we throw in?
I don't know, I'm just throwing it in. So we so when I'm eating it, I cut that part off first, the little triangle, and I save that for last. And then I go through the crust and the middle part and
But she combines. There's always combining.
But you have to combine all of it so that it's all in your mouth at the same time. You get the crust and the rest of the middle part.
Right.
So
She's not just eating just bread like a savage.
Or saving it later.
She
for,
has strategically
cinnamon
eaten this
twists.
pizza so that there's always a little bit of it, and so you're getting the full
Yeah.
pizza experience. But then, and as I think we even talked about that next to the last bite. That's probably
that anticipation.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Oh, I'm almost there. Oh, it's like, and
That's
then,
right.
and depending on how incredible the meal is, you're like kind of sad that that's the end of your
Oh,
meal.
yeah, so many
'cause it's
tears.
like, but but you've saved that best for last. So that it's like, I can linger on with that just a little bit longer because that's the best piece.
Right. Now, what has it ever happened to you?
Does anybody else do this, or is this
Yeah,
not just totally
they have.
mental?
Cher says she
Says-
has. That doesn't
See,
surprise
yes.
me. All right, so has it
Wait,
ever-
Cher does the same thing.
Yeah.
See, I'm not
Right.
crazy.
Didn't I just say that? No, you're fascinating.
Oh, right. I'm fascinating.
All right, so crap. I had it.
No,
I
that's
almost
clap,
lost it
not
twice.
crap.
Oh, sorry. So I can't read. I do have my glass. Did everybody notice that from last week?
They're still intact.
Yeah.
You haven't stuck them.
But for those of you who are in the know, these are actually $6 readers that are a temporary replacement. That's when you should have
But
clapped.
at least
No.
he can see.
Yeah. So has it ever happened to you that you're at that next to the last bite, right? The prize is there. It's got all the cheese and the sauce and the bread. And if you were a meat eater, it would have this nice piece of sausage with maybe a slice of pepperoni in there. It's just got all of it, all of it.
All of it.
Have you ever eaten that next to the last bite, and that's it? You're like, I can't. It's too much. I shouldn't have. I don't have room for the last bite. If I do it, it's just mayhem.
Absolutely never.
Never. All right. Asked and answered, ladies and gentlemen.
It's like you with dessert. There's always room for ice cream and cake.
That's true.
It doesn't even matter how full you may think you are. There's room.
Last night,
it's like a hollow leg. I used to tell and my mom's here. I used to tell my mom, there's always room for dessert.
Yeah, Mom's being awfully quiet.
I know.
She's probably like, oh, don't call attention to me.
Cher. Yeah, Cher, Carol, Cher. They're in the same.
That's fun to say, or it's fun to listen to. It may not be fun
Cher
to
lives
say.
in Rockford, Mom.
What is happening to my show now? Welcome to Community Corner. I'm Bob, and
I'm Tracy.
so this is where we conduct interviews within our small community. We got ourselves a cable access show. Hi, Mom. Mom, this is Cher. Cher, this is Mom.
Yeah, that.
What was I talking
I don't know. Don't you have a show, like something you were going to do? What are we
Yes, in a minute. We're going to do something to do with dogs, but
Okay.
we need to put a period at the end of the sentence, which I'm trying to remember where I was going. With the pizza, is never
Saving the best
asked
for
and
last.
answered. Right, but there was one.
Right.
There's an open loop. Oh, cake, ice cream, last night.
Oh. Full circle. Yay!
Be sure to subscribe if you never want to miss me remembering things. Last night for dinner, we had a smoothie. Let me tell you what the smoothie was. It was a bunch of
So good.
sweet, dry, frozen berries,
Yeah.
like strawberries. I think there was cherries, blueberries, maybe one other, blackberry in there.
Super good.
With banana and some sunflower protein powder.
Correct. And almond milk.
Oh, yes, and
Totally,
a healthy
totally
supply
vegan,
of almond milk.
Totally
Yeah.
yummy.
That's right, not a speck of meat.
Lots of protein.
That's right. And so, suffice it to say, it was sweet, naturally sweet from the sugars of nature. And so, my body, by the end of it, is already kind of buzzing, But, as Tracy pointed out, there's always room for cake and ice cream.
Always.
So I forgone. That's what it seems right. I forgoo the cake because I'm not, I am fascinating, but I did eat. Oh wait, I forgot one thing in these. So we had the smoothie, and during it, I said, or while we're having it, I said, next time we should use some kind of a chocolate protein powder because I
Chocolate.
like to have that flavor in there. So as I'm drinking the smoothie, I thought I got an idea. I'll get the Hershey's or some other brand dark chocolate syrup, and I'll put a drop of it on where I'm about to drink.
Yep.
Right, so a
Yep.
little puddle floating at the top of the smoothie. I'll drink that in, and I'll combine it all together. You get the picture. Well, I did that, and guess what? It didn't suck at all.
It was delicious. It really was.
But it was more sugar. And then I ate ice cream right out of the container.
But he makes this ice cream, so
That's right. So it's good for you.
homemade,
If you make it at home, there's no calories and no negative side effects. Cher loves smoothies. That's a
I do
fact.
too.
She says it on the show.
It's about like your Snapchat
That
video.
Oh yeah, how about that snap? I wish I had that handy. That would be so fun to share.
Yeah, we were just being totally goofy. It was fun.
We'll probably do it again
Maybe.
right now. Let's do it right now. We should do it right now.
We can't. We don't have Snapchat. I mean,
I got Snapchat right here on my
Well,
phone.
okay. Well,
We're
how
doing
are
it.
they going to see that?
We're going to show it to. Oh wait. Oh, we're going to try this because it's
Oh,
too
my
fun.
goodness.
Oh, perfect. This is what I'm talking about. All right. Oh, wait a second.
What? No way!
Way.
Way!
Oh, whoop. No.
See, and I don't even know how to use Snapchat, so this is kind of fun.
This just changed the whole show.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God.
Hello and welcome to the show.
Oh,
Blah,
my.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
All right, lady, you're coming with me.
I don't know about that.
I do. Hey, look, I have memories with Flight Club Mastermind, Maria Simone, and 10 Odie. All right. Hi, welcome to the show. I'm Bob.
I'm Tracy.
And and we've got an old bike for sale. The front tire ain't working too well, but you could probably buy a new one. Because her uncle owns the tire store.
He does.
Well, that's what you said. That's why I'm with you.
For tires.
It was always my dream to date somebody with uncle with the tire store. I'm the uncle in question. Welcome to the tire store. This is my partner.
Yo.
His name is Yo. Need some tires? Sure. Come on in. It seems like something we should do.
Really?
I know too many people who look. Hi, I'm Joel Kahn.
Oh my God! That totally.
What is this here? I'm an egg sitting on an avocado. I'm an egg. What rhymes with avocado? We having fun here?
Gotta go.
Anyone?
I don't know.
We got some LOLing.
Yeah, it's Nori.
Ashley Fowler Brown is here. All right.
Rocky Road?
What the
Did
heck
Rocky
is?
Road
I
have
don't
screen?
know how to. Hey.
What's that?
All right. Stop.
Andy Shaw! I don't know, I saw Andy.
I need that coconut oil lotion right now.
We do live in the desert.
What happens if you tap?
Oh.
Okay. We're not really lined up here perfectly, but
Well, whatever. Oh, that's good.
yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. How disturbing is this?
That's quite disturbing, honestly.
If I planned this right, I could have done this, put out the green screen, and we'd be sitting here
We'd be sitting here. Like
with
we're sitting
with
here
the
now?
other faces,
Oh.
like down in the corner down there. Anybody else freaked out by this at all?
It's
Raise your
scary.
hands. Raise your hands if you're sure.
Cher uses almond milk and honey. I love raw honey. I'm just saying.
Oh wait, I was
I
doing
was
this.
just going back to comments. That is really scary.
Well, don't be frightened, dear. Everyone is entitled to look however they want to look. Are you judging me?
Yes. No judgments. No judgments. Judgments cause suffering.
There. This is my amigo Randy. Randy's got this weird mullet thing happening.
Totally true. That's
Yeah,
good.
and his taste in clothes is fascinating.
Questionable. Yes, fast. We live in Vegas.
All right.
Everything goes here.
All right. I think we've
I
had
think we're
enough
good.
fun now. Okay.
Okay, so it is scary indeed. See, stick a fork in me.
All right. So now I have to. There, we're ready to go.
Oh.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to do something that has to do with dogs.
Yes.
Now, I just played the applause, and so I don't want to do it again. So just, I see
It's
now.
so
I
funny.
make the connection. That's a dog thing, and you dog. I didn't get it until just now. Tracy, you know it's October 2nd. You know what that means, don't you? Yes, my birthday's in 6 days. But that's not it. And your birthday's a week after that. But that's not it either.
That's not it either. Birthday month. That has nothing to do with that.
Nope.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. Anything?
Halloween.
Boy, that took a little too long. That's right, Tracy, Halloween. And so when you think about Halloween, what's one of the first things you think of?
Costumes.
That's right. And then what's the second thing you think of?
Candy.
Okay, what's between costumes and candy? Is there anything else you think of?
Dogs.
Yes. So then between thinking of dogs and then thinking about candy, and you've just thought about costumes, what would you think about next?
Halloween dog costumes.
You mean like this, ladies and gentlemen?
Yay! That's it.
All right. Folks, we're going to have some fun today looking at dog costumes. Now, I have to say, first of all, I am 100% against it. I always have been. By the way, we're hearing from your mom. We're cracking her up.
My mom.
Okay, so
She is a dog.
Just
We totally need to get. Oh my gosh. Okay. Go ahead. Not
hey, we don't get sidetracked on this show.
okay.
What were we talking about though? Dogs,
Costumes. You're
costumes, and
against
dogs.
it.
Right, I'm against it. I'm totally against it. And as we look at these pictures, I'm going to point out why. Okay, so. But for now, we're just going to have a little bit of fun and look at some of the crazy Halloween costumes available for dogs if I can remember what button to push. All right, so now this is officially a boutique teddy bear dog costume. It could also pass as an Ewok, except it doesn't have, Ewoks from Star Wars, doesn't have like a,
Sash.
a sash
Or whatever
for all the Ewok weaponry.
Right. I don't remember them. Well,
Slingshots?
whatever. Yeah. Slingshots.
I think probably,
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
It seems like it had pea shooters of some kind.
It's almost Animal Day, October 4th. See, that's perfect timing.
Animal Day?
Animal Day.
Isn't every day Animal Day?
Aww.
Okay. All right. So first of all, now this dog actually, what you got to do when you look at these costumes is you have to imagine the dog without the costume on. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. What's wrong with you people? I just want you to look at the position that the dog is actually in and imagine it, and then take another good look at its face. Now this guy right here, he seems happy, but he's
got the tongue out. He's just into it.
But still, he doesn't know what you're. They don't know what you're. Oh, it's terrible.
They don't know why it's funny.
Now this guy, a little rider on him, and the look on the dog's face is, are you freaking kidding me?
It's kind of like a Toy Story thing.
That's very Woody, yeah.
Very Woody.
But
Oh,
that is just incredible.
The fact that the dog actually kept the mask on for the picture is remarkable.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the thought process?
I don't know.
All we're doing is just laughing at
trick or
these.
treating with your dog. Just I mean, like
Right. It's
yeah,
just the
that-
dog. There's zero
maybe,
dignity.
Like, taking it off. I don't know.
Who are you gonna call?
Oh, Ghostbusters! Did we ever sing that earlier?
Yes, that's what prompted.
Ironically.
I think that's what got into my head because I saw this picture. Let's check in. Sophie,
Yes,
I guess a family
Sophie's-
dog would not wear
My
a
mom's
costume.
dog is a beagle, and she would definitely not wear that. My dog
Cher's dogs would only wear
wears
scarves.
Aww. So my daughter Amber dresses and has since we got Harper. She's a year old now, and she's like
The dog.
The dog, yes. Amber's 11. And Harper's a terrier and a Yorkie Chihuahua mix. So she's this little thing. So we got her. She was 6 weeks old. She was just this itty bitty tiny thing. And since
Bite size.
the day we got her, she's been wearing dresses and different costumes. And it's fascinating. It's funny.
And
this dog just lets her. She wears it. She does everything. I don't think the mask she would do, but just about everything else. In fact, recently Amber had a unicorn costume on her, ironically.
We'll probably run into one
and
of those.
he's against all of this.
I'm totally against it.
But it is pretty cute.
Cody used to be dressed. No.
Oh,
So this is
my
a peek. Now
gosh.
that dog, there's no way she's loving it.
No, she looks totally miserable.
And they've probably been
miserable.
trying. I mean, how many takes, right, to get the dog to get the shot they want? Now,
Oh, I
okay,
love elephants.
does this dog look happy to you?
Not remotely.
No.
No.
The Bichons would not wear any costumes, really. Now, this is the one that really. I showed Tracy this one yesterday. Now, again, the look on that dog's face is, you are not. I am going to so pee on your pillow.
That is, oh my gosh, the whole thing. That's just wrong.
Yes, it's wrong.
It's just wrong.
Tracy said it. But let's keep having fun with it, shall we? All
Okay,
right.
next.
Now,
Oh,
you think-
that's the. Now that
You think I'd be on board with this one?
I would think you would be on board with this. You know, Harper sitting next to you, you playing. That'd be fun.
Okay.
Where's my dog
You
now?
know what?
Dog's in
hold
Chicago
on.
with my kids, which is where we're headed.
You convinced me.
I did.
Yeah,
See?
Harper has to have this. Hey, because look, the reason I'm backpedaling is because Harper, like she said, is already, she's into it. She likes the clothes.
Yes.
Now,
She
first of all,
thinks
hold
she
on,
thinks
wait,
she's a
stop.
human.
I have to check myself on that. We have no freaking clue whether she likes it. What we know is she tolerates it, and that Amber doesn't get bitten every time she tries to get close. So that's all we know is the dog tolerates it. There's no way to know unless we get some sort of dog communicator.
Does anybody have a dog communicator?
Let's hire a dog communicator. And if a dog communicator came, I think I said too many caters there. If a dog communicator came in and told Amber, without question, she hates this, do you think Amber would stop doing it?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
She would need to hear it from the communicator.
That's a Bob Doyle costume. You're right.
It is.
That's right. That's right. If you want to go,
such a Bob Doyle.
That's right. This is a. Well, I don't wear that many striped shirts, but anyway. Now see this.
Oh my gosh, that would make the best Christmas ever, or yet.
This just.
It's just.
I like the cleverness. Don't misunderstand me. I like the cleverness. It does make me grin. Now see that this dog.
Oh, now that would be Amber's favorite. She's an ice cream.
But look how miserable that dog is.
I know.
Hunched over and everything. Maybe it's hard to tell.
Cherry on top. I know.
And a cherry on top. Yes, it's an ice cream cone. No, it's a cupcake.
No, it's a.
It says cupcake.
Oh, it's a cupcake. Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
But it only looks like a cupcake from like the top down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just looks like a dog wearing a freaking ridiculous costume. Let's move
totally
on.
miserable.
Here we go.
Oh my.
Puppy latte available at your local Starbucks.
So, did you know that Starbucks does
Yes.
puppuccinos? Puppuccinos.
It's just whipped cream.
Harper has had puppuccinos.
It's whipped cream.
It's just whipped cream in this cute little cup. It's
that's
adorable.
right. You can go in and ask for it. But no!
You just lost it. What'd you do?
Exactly what you just said. There it goes. Sorry.
What is this?
Now, this is a Pennywise from It.
Oh, I don't watch horror movies.
This is the scary clown
That's
costume
why, yeah, no.
for a dog.
Nope.
Terrifying.
Nope. Yes. Oh, Scooby-Doo!
I'm sorry, that is lame AF. That is just... It's not incorporated into the dog. It's just a freaking van wrapped around a dog. I'm sorry.
It's a wrap. So see, it's like, a vehicle wrap.
Sure.
This is a dog wrap.
Yeah, that's what they should do. Is sell
dog wrap.
That's what those wrapping people. They should sell advertising space on dogs.
You're
I'm
walking
not
your
kidding.
dogs
Right.
And you've got different. That's good.
Someone is going to steal that.
That's good.
You guys, you heard it here first. When you see a dog walking around with this and it's paid advertising, you'll know they stole it from me. Special delivery.
Oh, no way. Well, there's the Ewok.
Yeah, there's the Ewok.
Like
and
a
yet,
real one.
what's weird about this is that the things that we said distinguish them from as being an Ewok are not there. But we still know it's an Ewok.
Interesting.
It's because of the head thing.
Yeah. Well, and the dog.
Interesting, though, that the postman is delivering something to the Ewok.
Why is that in the same
And
photo?
again,
I
you
don't
just
even know.
imagine the dog. There's just a white dog sitting there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the look.
That dog looks
That's
like,
exactly.
What the heck?
What did you do?
Why? Why?
Where are you going?
That dog is just saying why.
It's horrifying,
why?
guys. Look,
Oh.
we need a Sarah
baby.
McLachlan film music right now.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, this is Cinderella.
Yeah, that's just not okay.
That's no. There's the unicorn.
That's the unicorn. Oh my god. Amber. I was trying to get her to send me a photo of that, but Harper doesn't sit very much, so I don't have a good one. But
Okay, is this changing anyone's life? I just need to know
yes,
because
for
that's
the better. Because we're happiness hacks.
that's right. This is all. We're just here to create the dopamine, my friend. So we need to know that it's happening.
It's dope.
Okay, you know how when you register a domain and all of a sudden you get text messages from unknown people all the time wanting to do your design work? Let's move on to the gingerbread pup dog costume.
Yeah, that's really bad.
That is bad.
It just is.
What?
What?
Okay, so for your skeleton dog, hold on. Wait a minute.
No, you have to.
Oh, no!
No. Okay, click on that because
Is there a
the
dog face
is,
in there?
Yes.
Is that the dog's
That's
face?
the dog's face.
And it walks around like that?
Oh my heavens.
All right, that's just a new.
That's a whole nother level of dog costume.
But this poor little dog.
I know. Okay, that one makes me laugh.
That I would like to see Harper with. A Beetlejuice costume.
I do like that one. Okay.
That would be great, ladies and gentlemen. So, have any of you costumed your dogs?
Oh, now see, this absolutely Harper would have worn something like this. Not the hat for very long, mind you, but like the whole like dress.
This is not okay.
I have to find pictures now.
So this is a Star Wars.
See, that's like the van. That's like a dog rack.
And not
That's
only
like,
that, they didn't. It's like
It's
that looks like
falling
that
off.
looks like a prototype.
Yeah. Oh heavens. Okay.
Now,
that,
can you-
That looks like a stuffed animal.
Yeah, can you imagine that going through? Oh boy. I mean, just walking up to you.
How did they walk in that? Oh my.
The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. No, does not work. You don't know what that is. It looks more like the
Yeah.
Pillsbury Doughboy. No, that's
Something.
whatever.
Oh wow. Ready for the town. Going out to Vegas New Year's Eve. That's what that is. Oh.
A baby seal.
Yeah, I love the hair on that one too.
All right, let's hear from you. It's time for you to do something. Can't just sit here and glom off of us the whole time.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. Yes, they can. That's why we're here. What happened? We almost missed the bacon dog.
That's just
Vegetarians unite.
you can get fake bacon.
You mean, yeah, fake bacon, right? So I'm sure. This is a fake, yeah, it says right here, fake bacon
See?
dog costume. This is clearly a soy-based product.
Oh my.
Wait a minute, where's the dog in here? No.
That's
Why would you dress your dog up like a bush?
because it's a chia pet, see?
Wait, this actually says Superman pet costume.
Okay, well
I gotta say,
totally have the wrong
that doesn't
one,
look
but-
like Superman.
Oh wow.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Terrible. I agree. Terrible.
All right, there's something a little bit amusing about that. I think it's just the tininess of the thing. Oh, we have a winner.
That's it. That's it. That wins. Hands down. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is like they had to go. I wonder how many dogs they went through to find that one that said, "Oh yes." Mm-hmm. That is. Wow.
Wow.
Sorry, guys. I'm literally stunned at the coolness of that one. And that one seems like it wouldn't be so bad for the dog. You're not like putting its legs through things. That's the,
Right.
grabbing them. No, sit there.
But the ears are through the costume.
Well, those aren't through the costume.
Is it? Or is
No,
that
that's
part of the
cloth.
costume? Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, adorable.
Now, again, I can't vouch for its happiness, but
No, it doesn't look so beautiful though.
see, and there's another dog who's so glad they're not in the picture. This face in the picture.
Definitely has a costume.
Yeah, this is like, you're not going to post this, are you?
What is that?
No,
I-
even that's what is that? That's exactly what that dog is saying. At least try. A Cookie Monster.
Oh.
Cookie Monster has eaten a dog
It's
who is
exactly
trying
what
to
it
get
looks
out
like.
through its mouth. Yeah,
That's
the lion
exactly
gets
what
the
that
prize
looks
so
like.
far. What is this?
Oh, my.
Marty McFly. That's supposed to be from Back to the Future.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
There's the UPS.
What?
Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn.
Wow. Okay, that gets second
Oktoberfest
runner-up. That's
German
second
beer
runner-up.
pet dog costume.
That's second runner-up. That's for sure.
Truly, if a dog came up to me with that, if this dog came up to me, I would never stop laughing.
You have to have the right dog, though.
Because
the right
it would
face.
just-
You know, it has to have like the.
Yeah, but it has to have that face.
That's
That's
that
like an
face.
old man face dog.
That's what I'm saying. It can't like that would not work on every dog.
This is like,
That works on that dog.
this is my 57th Oktoberfest. I don't know why I talk like this. All right. There's another.
yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is Chewbacca. No, it is not.
Not
That
even.
is you.
No. Oh my. Yeah, move along. Oh,
It's Elf.
That's a happy one.
That's right.
That puppy looks like, okay, I can do this.
But the Elf,
I'm
what's your
rocking
favorite
it.
color?
Oh.
This is Amelia Earhart. And there's
get it,
there's
yeah.
Lion again from a different point, and another you. Oh, it's the same. It's the same costume, different.
A pineapple.
Why would you dress your dog up like a pineapple?
It doesn't even look like, I mean, kind of, but, I mean, is it like it's supposed to be a SpongeBob-y thing?
But how is that? Guys, we're having a party. It's for your pet. It's fruit themed. They're gonna need to be
a watermelon, a banana. We had a banana. So you could totally do this as a party.
That's right. Otherwise, you have to
themed party.
donate to the Humane Society to get in. That would
Oh my!
the little bracelets
I
on the.
see that. I see that.
That means you have to hold those little
Wonder Woman's
stick
like my
legs
favorite.
and wrap them around, and the dog is like,
Yeah.
"What? You're not doing this." When I get my lasso, and it's trying to with the. Okay.
There's that.
This whole concept is pretty funny.
Yeah, that's maybe that's second runner-up.
The I'm going to help you.
Definitely.
It's just the I'm going to help you carry concept.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I don't know. Oh heavens!
no. And we're back to Ghostbusters and then teddy bears.
Wow.
Again, that looks like that is about this big.
That's
and if
perfect
that-
for Thanksgiving.
If that came up to me and looked, it looks like it's about the size of a grapefruit.
Such a cute puppy.
That's pretty cute.
I don't have.
Is this
What?
this? I don't know. This just seems like. Oh, it's Pennywise in the corner. It's the scary. Wow. Again. See?
Yeah,
The scary
yeah,
clown.
yes, yeah, I did, yeah.
Dr. Dog, I've got my clothes on backwards. Okay.
Oh my! Oh,
Right. Oh, look, they put. That's a cute idea.
that's
I
really
get
good.
that's good, and that's not that offensive.
No.
That's not gonna. I mean, that might bug them a little bit, but as a that is so simple.
Yes, and great marketing. I mean, if you're,
Kudos to that one. Yep, my dog is dressed up like a beer.
it's again same, but that's a cute picture.
All right. Well,
Okay. Yes.
I think we get the idea. There are a lot of there you go. What a way to make my point. We're going to end this right there and let that image. My nose is seriously running. Let that image burn into your brain next time you want to wrap your dog up in somebody else's cloth. All right.
Yay! What else?
Well, now that we've overdone that idea,
What were you?
I think we should move into something else completely, something new and exciting that we can. No!
What happened?
Something happened that I didn't want to happen. Something new and sit down. Something new and different. Cat pictures. What happened to us?
Torturing cats.
Hold on. We lost. Oh, we're down there in the corner. So, I'm new in town and, okay.
They're gonna do it.
I'm gonna tell you what's for. What do you mean? My throat hurts. Wait a minute. It's the same cat. No, it's not. I'm your evil twin brother. You're no twin of mine. Well, we have the same voice. You got me there. Purr, purr. Meow. Moving right along. Again with this.
I know, right?
See, you thought we were going to do something different, but I lied to you. What is with this?
We're just torturing animals.
Okay.
Oh, Princess Leia.
No.
I was her one year. I had a whole costume with the hair and the. Yeah.
You kind of have to.
Kind of.
All right, Dr.
But it was
Cat.
that costume. It wasn't the.
Oh, this guy. Wait a minute. Are they just photoshopping that face onto every picture?
Almost looks it.
That's the same exact look.
It's the same.
I hate you. I hate the guy with the camera. I hate that I was born. Moving right along.
Aww.
Now see again that face. That is a
Cher.
beautiful cat.
Okay.
that does not deserve the pirate treatment. Cher, how can you leave this? I don't
She's got
understand.
an appointment. She's got to go.
Appointment is schmointment. Wednesday
gotta
mornings,
go.
8 a.m. She knows this. You work around it. Kidding.
Well, yeah, Liz back.
Oh, wait. It's a taco. Now, the cats of all... seriously, of all the animals... Oh, boy.
Wow.
See, it works on the dog.
See,
it does not work.
It's the wrong cat, though. If that was, an orange tabby kind of cat, that would probably work really well. But it's just the wrong color cat and kind.
Dude. Now, see, there's that sad cat again. I swear to God, I think that they hired that cat because it looks so freaking miserable.
Yeah.
You're not a cat.
gonna
Move
sell it.
along. Okay, so that's Puss in Boots. Another doctor. What's with the doctor theme? Is this sushi?
Wow.
Well, wait, the dog can't even
Can't
walk.
even
You just
move.
strap it in.
It's just for photos. That is just for photos.
That
poor
and
baby.
Oh, that's not right. They would never treat me like this. You see, I am a king of some kind. All right.
Yeah, see, that one works. Because it's more of the right kind of cat. The other one just was wrong. Okay.
Hold it right there. This is a bunch of cat nonsense, and I won't stand for it. Oh, here's another little lion. A lion and the uke together.
Wow.
Sunglasses?
On a cat.
Oh, my God. Now that face again.
That, I know.
I'm running away tonight. Cleopatra. No! An avocado.
What?
I just made that up.
That was good.
Uh-huh.
Now that, all right.
They-
well, yeah.
They got the
Dude,
right cat for that.
Yeah, that.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right.
All right, folks.
think
All
that
right.
has
I think-
got
I
to
think
do
we're
it.
good. We're good. That's.
We didn't talk about so many of the things that we were going to talk about, like, you know how when you have a beanbag chair, a cheap one from like the 70s or, I don't know, maybe even
the
today.
70s.
And they got the little tiny styrofoam beans in
Yeah.
them, the little tiny, and then it starts to leak, right? Inevitably. The cat gets
Inevitably.
up there. Or the kids
Or the
jump
kids
on it
in
like
there,
it's a
and the
freaking pile of
seams
leaves in the autumn.
pop, and suddenly there's
They're lit first. There's just a couple.
just a couple. And then you're like, oh no, it's starting. But
Yeah.
you don't do anything about it.
Yeah, what are you going to do? I
Right.
got to stitch that leather or whatever it is.
Right.
And then before you know it, it's a hole.
And then the kids jump on it and it pops and poof, and then you got all this stuff everywhere. And
So,
it's just,
but then that's only half of it.
Yeah.
Now it's time to clean it. And for whatever reason, these things contain enough static electricity to power the city of Los Angeles, California. Every beanbag chair holds enough static electricity. That's a fact.
That's fact.
And so you try to scoop, whether you sweep them, scoop them, God forbid you try to pick them up, they're static all over your hands and you can't get them all. I still have some
Everywhere.
on my body from 1977.
Wait, and it seems to travel underneath furniture.
It's
and
like sand at the
behind-
beach.
It is, or Easter grass, or tinsel. Or any of those like
All-
things.
and they can't- you can't
you find
wipe
it
them
for
off
like a
of-
year
because-
at least. No matter how well you clean.
The more you wipe, the more static comes in, and the next thing you know, you're a Globot.
A Globot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we did it again. We filled an hour with complete nonsense, and you
Nonsense.
tolerated it.
And
Not all of you. Some of you ran away like little tiny field mice. But some of you hung in there, like people who
true.
hang in there.
Yes. Is there anything else we want to talk about?
Yep, but the show's over, so we'll have to do another
Tune
live
in next week
broadcast.
for another
Not next.
riveting.
Well, yes, we'll be here for next week, but later today we'll go live and talk about something.
Okay, we'll do that tonight, but next week you have a show.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Same time, same place.
That's
well,
right.
Sort of.
And what's it called? Let's review right now as I go to this screen.
It's the Bob Boy Show. It's the